I probably smoke more Parmesan cheese than anyone that you know, I'm sure, Tracy.
Because there'd be crumbs mixed in, and you just...
I mean, I went one time for 13 days without sleeping and smoking crack and drinking vodka exclusively throughout that entire time.
Chat, can we open this show every day with that cut?
Your wish is my command. It's important for the people to know just how important it is that we smoke Parmesan cheddar.
But did he snort it or smoke it?
He sounds like he said smoke.
Jeff,
am I
can we
crazy
open
here?
the show every day with Hunter Biden, the president's son, talking about how I probably smoked more Parmesan than anybody you know?
Well, we could honor him if we did it for at least 13 straight days, like you just said in the clip.
Yeah, see, now that's why he's the producer. That's Mr. G. Welcome, friends. This is America First with me, your host, Sebastian Gorka, on the Salem Radio Network. We're going to play that a few more times because it's just such... It's an authentic. It just reaches out and touches your heart, doesn't it? When he says, I've probably smoked more Parmesan than anybody you know. But there was some crack mixed in as well. Okay, we have so much to discuss. Our good buddy, Congressman Lee Zeldin, New York #1, went to meet my old boss, Donald John Trump, the 45th President of the United States, to discuss what? Running against Randy Andy for the governorship of New York, and he's going to be on the show today. Lord Conrad Black with his latest analysis of what is really happening in this nation and in the swamp. And then we're going to talk about big tech with the man, the senior technology correspondent for the most influential website in the conservative movement, Breitbart.com, and Alan Bakari. But I just have so much to share with you. I don't know if I can get it all into the first segment before our first guest, Mark Morgan, former commissioner for the Customs and Border Protection Service. But let's start the day off well, shall we? Let's have some good news. This is breaking from the Daily Wire. The Texan governor, Greg Abbott, has announced an official ban on government-mandated vaccine passports. God bless Texas, and God bless Governor Abbott. The Republican governor issued an executive order banning any regulation that would require Texans to show proof of vaccination before getting a product or a service. The order also blocks all businesses or entities receiving state funds from requiring vaccine documentation as well. Quote, every day, Texans return to normalcy as more people get the COVID vaccine. In fact, this week, Texans will surpass 13 million doses administered, Abbott said in a Tuesday video announcement. Those shots help slow the spread of COVID, reduce hospitalizations, and reduce fatalities. But this is where it gets good. As I have said all along, these vaccines are always voluntary and never forced. Government should not require any Texan to show proof of vaccination and reveal private health information just to go about their daily lives. Now that is the angle. That is the angle. Let me tell. I always tell stories about the post office and walking my dog and the hardware store. I think you guys think that all I do outside the studio is go between walking my dogs, picking something up at the hardware store, and going to the post office. I'll go to the gun range as well. Here's a story from a few days ago in the hardware store. Lady was there at the checkout, and she, like I, refuses to wear a mask. And she got into a big, not an argument, but a bit of a fracas, let's say, with the two managers in charge. And she looked rather delicate, physically. And she said, I'm quoting directly because I was watching this. I have never been so embarrassed in my life, she said. Your employee, pointed at the other manager, said, I am breaking the law. I have a pre-existing condition that prevents me from wearing a mask, she said. And here's where it connects to Governor Abbott. You are not permitted to know my private health information. We have a law about it. It's called HIPAA, by the way, HIPA. Nobody is allowed to know your health information. You have a relationship with your doctor, those who give you medical assistance and procedures. Outside of that circle, nobody on the planet has a right to your health information. So why would a business? Why would Delta Airlines? Why would United Airlines? Why would the local news agent, the local hot dog stand, have the right to your health information? They don't. Continuing with Governor Abbott. This is why I issued an executive order that prohibits government-mandated vaccine passports in Texas. We will continue to vaccinate more Texans and protect public health, and we will do so without treading on Texans' personal freedoms. Texas sounds better every single day, doesn't it? Texans should not be required to show proof of vaccination and reveal private health information just to go about their daily lives. I issued an executive order that prohibits government-mandated vaccine passports in Texas. Fabulous, fabulous. Oh, on the flip side, this is from our great friends at the website AmericanGreatnessAmGreatness.com. The Biden administration is holding a contest for $500,000, your $500,000, to improve face mask designs. Yeah. The Department of Health and Human Services has declared the Mask Innovation Challenge with $500,000 in cash incentives to anyone willing to reinvent face masks. Texas is going in one direction, Biden is going in the diametrically opposed opposite direction. Which leads me to my second story of the day that happened this morning when I was walking my dogs. I am in the local fields abutting the forest. Massive, giant fields, baseball diamonds, forest. Nobody, not a soul, within thousands of feet until you get to the road. Nobody, just me and my two dogs. And I walk to the back field. And there's one little bench next to the soccer pitch. There's a soccer pitch as well. And a young man is seated on the bench, just kind of staring into space with his little iPhone earbuds in his ears, kind of jamming to the music, with a mask on. Now, even if he's got health issues, even if he's got asthma, tuberculosis, the plague, okay? There's nobody there. Why are you wearing a mask, you cretin? Even if you are sick, you're diabetic, you've got a lung infection, half a lung, what are you doing sitting on a park bench with nobody there wearing a mask? There's a young man. Wake up, America. Where did that monologue go? Got so much to discuss. I think we'll post that one. That was fun. That's how every show should kick off, in my humble opinion. I'm Sebastian Gorka, host of a new show on Newsmax. It's official. The press release is out this Sunday. Be there. Gorka's Reality Check, 7 p.m. Eastern. And this is America First.